Hey, it's Silent Hill 30-day challenge. This is day 10. Your favorite ending. Uh, that's a tough choice because there's so many, as you fans know. If you don't already know, while you're here on YouTube, go ahead and just search Silent Hill 1 all endings, Silent Hill 2 all endings, Silent Hill 3 all endings, and watch videos that other fans have put of compilations. They just put all the videos back, all the ending scenes back to back. It's a pretty good way to pass the time if you're a nerd like me and you're bored. But my favorite ending would probably have to be, and I know it's it's not the most popular one of this game even, but Leave from Silent Hill 2. It's also because it's the first ending I got playing that game, and it's the very generic one where you're not examining any items specifically. You're healing as soon as you're hit, basically, which you kind of need to do, in my opinion. But other people who play on the more reckless side can get different endings by doing this. But you're just playing the game as if you're not looking to get a certain ending. The reason why I love Leave is basically James is coming to terms with the fact that he was the one who actually killed Mary. Now, she was suffering, from all the hospital visits and whatnot. But he's the one, and you see at the hotel right before the ending takes place, that he's the one who put the pillow over her face and killed her. And even playing the game for the first time, I knew things weren't going to be what they seemed because it's a Silent Hill game, and I read a little bit into what other people said, but I tried to avoid reading any major plot spoilers. But even from the first moment that when you first get the radio and you defeat the first patient with the wooden stick that has a nail in it or whatever, it's the first enemy you see in the actual town of Silent Hill. I knew because you hear Mary's radio conversation through the radio after you pick it up. Listening to that, I knew things weren't going to be what I thought they were going to be at first. I had a feeling there was some foul play involved. Just being the kind of guy who's into horror and mystery and stuff like that, there was a setup there that I could get the subtext from just instinctively. I can't explain how I knew, but I just knew. And anyway, to continue, in Leave, he's Mary's forgiving him basically for the killing of her, and he's in so many ways basically told, keep going. You know, it's you have to act like you want to survive is the best way to put it, and you get the the hopeful feeling anyway that James is going to survive. Though in a future installment, I forget if I think this one might even be in 3, but the detective mentions to Heather that he was hired to find someone, and all sources point to that someone being James, who apparently he never left Silent Hill. But I mean, you have to admit his character was very, 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 very disturbed and flawed, and I can't imagine it was too much of a stretch for him to succumb to the wicked ways of the town. But I think another reason Leaves my favorite ending is because it was the first one that I received playing Silent Hill 2, and it was my coming back to Silent Hill, looking at it as an actual franchise other than just the first game, which I played earlier, and it was like, as compared to the first time I played like Ocarina of Time or Final Fantasy VIII, I'm picking up the other installments in this grand franchise and seeing how good they are as well. So for me, Leaves my favorite ending. I think I'm going to put a link to it in the description section down there. So look down and you'll see the link. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned.